Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob, Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we're doing a review impressions. This is the Hawk Knives Talon. Interesting knife. Got a chance to check it out from Mopatty EDC. Thank you, Trish. Let's look at it. Alright, this is a quick review impressions of a knife that I was allowed to check out. This is the Hawk Knives Talon. It's got a cool new lock. I know there's a specific name for it, and I'll try to have it up here. If not, it'll be linked down below. These are not thumb studs, they're blade stop pins. They go up here, but you know, people do use them because it is kind of tiered like a blade stop pin, so you can get in there, but they're very uncomfortable. I don't find them very useful. The best way is going to be that up there, right? And the way you disengage the lock is you pull it down. Now you still have to overcome sort of a force here, and that's typically done with that, right? So that's the best way to do it. Can you do middle finger reverse click? Let's see. Yeah, I guess you sort of could. Is it the best? No, not really. The flipper up here works really well, right? So there is that, and you could go down if you want it to as well. Thumb studs do work. They're not the most comfortable. I don't care for them personally. I think they're a little comfortable to dig in. So I think after a while, I just wouldn't like them. Again, they're really meant to be blade stop pins. The clip here is amazing. It's milled. It's not like super hollow, like cheap, like you see a lot of times. This is really solid. People that, have commented that they've had theirs for a month, been even better, solid. Got a lanyard back here with some texturing. That's interesting. This is a unique design. I will tell you, it's really outside of my aesthetics. Now, being it's outside of my aesthetic, it's not going to be a knife that I'll probably ever purchase. I don't kind of care for the look of it and how the knife and the lock works. It's not my favorite, but I can appreciate a well-made knife. This is USA made, absolutely brilliant, spot on quality manufacturing. Interesting blade shape for sure. Maybe it looks like a Talon. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're calling it. It's definitely very, very cool. But just some things that I'm not a big fan of that I struggle with, right? So Gavin Hawk, I believe, is the designer. It is made by Hawk Knives, so it's USA made. The name is the Talon. These are like a white carbon fiber scales on here. I guess technically, yeah, it scales over the liners. Everything is titanium. I think that's really cool. In order to get into this, you have to have a T6 right there, and then you have to have a special tool for that. And I believe there's a special tool that comes with it. Somebody was mentioning in the unboxing that the tool comes with it, and I do believe Mopatty EDC Trish, she does have it. So we will get a chance to look at that today, but that's fine. I like some of the texturing, some of the features. I think that's nice. It definitely feels really solid. There's no question about that. It feels like with a big old belly, it's going to be a nice slicer cutting tool. So no question about that. The lock type. Let's talk about this. The lock type is called and I was already going to post it up there, but I think we need to just look it up. All right, this is called a Hawk lock with a toggle detent. Don't really know what that means. I'm sure there's some videos, some things. I'm not going to take this apart. It's different. It's unique. I will say that. And I like innovation because hopefully it leads to something else. Do not like the thumb studs. This works okay. This doesn't disengage it, so you have to deploy it, and this is what closes it. So it's interesting. It's innovative. It's cool. It's something hopefully that leads to more inspiration, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. All right. The opening and closing, flipper. You can do the thumb studs. I'm done doing the thumb studs because they're starting to hurt my finger. You can see how they dig in right here. Can see that already starting to get a little tender, so we're done with that. So I'm not going to be opening these anymore, but very cool. Blade shape, I guess this is I don't know what you call this, a Talon blade shape. It's got a belly to it. I have no idea. Hey, some of you guys in the comments below, tell me what blade shape this is. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It doesn't fall into any category that I know. So I guess we could just make it up. All right. Measurements. Let's do some measurements on this. Let's see how heavy this guy is. I'm going to guess he's like 6 ounces, maybe more or less, just under 6. 6, right at 6 or just under 6. It doesn't, well, maybe 5. 5.4. Let's go with 5.4. 4.4. I wasn't even close. Not even close. I guess it's lighter. It feels heavier, which I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's see, where's the center of the knife? So it's way out here, so you have to hold it to feel balanced here. You can choke up big, large hands, big, meaty fingers. You can see that. Can't really choke up more than that, but plenty of room. So that's nice. All right. All right, so we got the weight. Let's look at how long it is. I'm going to guess it's well over 8, maybe 8.5. Maybe it's a big boy, I think. Pretty sure. No, not even over 8. So 7 and 7/8. Okay. The handle area, you've got about 4 1/4. Tip to the back of the scale. If we're going to go right there, it's going to be 3 3/8, right? Cutting length is 3 1/4. There you go. Let's look at the blade stock thickness. I'm going to say 135, 140 thousandths of an inch. Let's see. 155 thousandths of an inch. I wasn't even close. All right. Yeah. Definitely thicker than I thought it was going to be. Or as, what is it, Cole from Press EDC? Thicker than a Snicker, I guess. I don't know. There you go. Definitely that. Okay. What is the category? Absolutely mid-tech to custom. This is over $600. These, I think, run at $950 brand new. Resale market, they're going for $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,600. It all depends. They're not cheap. It's very much in demand. I'm glad I have no desire to buy one, honestly. I'm glad I got a chance to check one out. I think it's absolutely top-notch quality. There's no question about that. I don't like the design. I don't care for the lock, but it's done well. It's done simply well. And I hope it leads to other neat innovation and neat knives that I will enjoy. Because that's typically what happens when you come up with something like this. Even if you're not a first adopter fan, I mean, it can lead to other innovation, other cool things. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, purpose EDC hard use collection piece? Yes, to the above. People make this a collection piece. It's a safe queen. People never carry it, and that's fine, right? If that's how you enjoy your knives, fine. Is it hard use? I think this could be very well hard use. It seems like the lock is absolutely solid. Seems really stable, so for sure. Is it EDC? I think so. I like this clip. I think it's really cool. It does come like almost 90 vertical, so I'm glad you can release the clip, because if you couldn't going in and out, that would just it'd cinch up and rip your jeans, which already mine are ripped because of knives like that. So I'm glad that does have a little spring release there, so I think that's kind of cool. Okay, let's see here. So we got handles, we got open and closing, we got textures. There's texture right on here. I think that's really cool. Jumping up here, I think that's nice. Jumping back here, so there you go. Clip, it does have a clip. Look, we talked about that. The lanyard is back here. I like that. It works. It's functional. It's rounded. It's not going to be crazy. It is a little sharp and edgy, but you know, hopefully you won't have to go past that too often. All right. Ergos, feel, action, design, function. I mean, it's well done. It's interesting. The hawk lock with what do they call it? The hawk lock with the toggle detent. I guess that's the term for it. I'm not sure what the toggle detent is, but it's solid. It's engaged. So yeah, there you go. I can't gripe for that. It's just not my aesthetic cup of tea, and I just don't like the way it works. Opening, closing. Sorry, these are Ergos. It does work. Action works for sure. Design flow, I'm not a big fan of it. The function, yeah, it can do its job, no question. Fidget factor, you can open it with this because the thumb studs really hurt and they're not. I'm gonna give this the fidget factor. Honestly, this is you're gonna hate me for this, guys. I'm gonna give it a 3. A 3 at best, and that's me being generous. I don't think it's much more than that. You have flipper here, that's it. Thumb studs, pointless, useless. So a 3, and that's me being very generous. Fidgety goodness, I'm going to give this a 78. It's a C+. It's okay. I don't care for it. I don't like it. Again, it's quality. It's fantastically made, and if you love it, buy what you love and love what you buy. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it should invalidate what you love, right? There's things I love you're gonna hate. There's things that you love that I'm gonna hate. It's okay. We don't have to buy the same knives. I'm just giving you my personal opinion and why. Fidgety goodness, it's definitely, like I said, 78. It's going to be a C+. You've got this works well, but you can fail it, right? There's that. You can sort of overcome it if you know how to get there. Thumb studs sort of work, but they're really uncomfortable. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, so 78 is me probably being very generous with a C+. Is it recommended? No, I'm not going to recommend it. If you love it, buy it. I will tell you the quality is outstanding. If that's your cup of tea, definitely get it. I can't recommend it, and it's absolutely not a favorite of mine, and I would never own this in my collection. Just the reality. If I got it, I'd sell it. Just to be fair. I don't care for it. I don't care for this knife. I'm glad I had experience. I'm glad I've checked it out. I will not, cannot, don't ever want to own or carry or use this. But I've got a chance to check it out. Definitely got a chance to check it out. But here's the thing. If you love it, buy it, keep it, use it. It's your knife, right? There's things I love that you guys can't stand. You're like, why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta use that? Because those are things I love. That's okay. We can disagree. So, not recommend it, but my caveat, if you love it, recommend it for yourself. You can buy it. You know it's a good quality, well-made knife. The craftsmanship for the cost, it's there. It's absolutely there. Hawk Knives, it does a phenomenal job. Even if it's a design I have no attraction to whatsoever. And I'm being fair here, guys. I'm not trying to get into Hawk Knives inside whatever. I'm sure their OTF is phenomenal. It's outside of my price range. I'll never afford that. I'll never spend that kind of money on the knife. This is kind of outside of my range for what it does. The aesthetics do not draw me in. So I've yet to find any knife besides the OTF that I find really attractive from what their designs are. They're very, very unique. I'm trying to be generous. I find it very gadgety. Very like, ooh, let's do something trickety, gadgety, and it's different, and we're going to patent, and everyone's going to love it, and I don't. I just don't, and I'm sorry. If me having a knife channel and me having any success means I have to love this, then I guess my knife channel is done. I'm over. It's finished. I don't like it. So that's my honest truth review of it. I still think it's well made. I still respect it. I think it's phenomenally well USA crafted material. There's no question about that. And if you love it, you love the way it looks, the way it works, buy it. You're going to be very happy. In that regard, it'll do everything you can want it to do. Just not my cup of tea. So there you go. Interested to see what you think about that. You know, you think I burned a bridge again? I mean, I'm willing to give you my honest opinion about things, even if I know I burned the bridge. I know I probably burned the bridge with Heretic knives. Surprisingly, I didn't with Tactile Knife Company. They were very gracious and really understanding, and really do appreciate them for allowing me to be able to be honest about things and talk to them about it. I love that. I don't know if Hawk Knives is cool about that. He's very sought after. It's very elite, upper echelon. A lot of people love this. It's like everyone who's got a collection. It's like, you got to have a Hawk. Not me. No, I don't. I don't have to have a Hawk. And I don't collect the OTFs, really. I have one OTS out the side for my wife, but I'm not into automatics. And I don't like any of their knives that they've made. So there you go. All right. Interesting. I should probably stop here. All right, if you found this content fun, helpful, interesting, informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing, liking the channel, it does help out. Allows the channel grow, produce more content, do more things. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, maybe consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification buttons so you can be notified about the channel that you liked and that you subscribe to. Maybe, see this and other new content. All right, appreciate you guys. Big shout out to my channel members. Appreciate you. You do two things. You encourage me, and I really do appreciate that. Secondly, because your generous support, you allow me to check things out or do things sooner than I thought I could, and to check out knives like this I have to cover the shipping back to Trish for. So I appreciate you channel members definitely helping out. That big, huge regard. So thank you. What I try to do as a thank you to channel members, two things. One, I would love to mail you a channel sticker and a thank you note. So email me your name and address if you're a brand new channel member, brand new, right? Secondly, you're eligible for the once a month members exclusive giveaway. So every week we'll do a budget banger giveaway, thanks to you guys, big part. But we'll also do a once a month members exclusive giveaway in that 1 week. You have a chance to win both. One person's actually done it. Very rare, but it could happen. But if you decide to join, you could win both, right? So it's definitely better than the budget banger giveaway. It's usually a little bit nicer for sure for members. Just keep that in mind. Oh, by the way, check out the description. Link 3 different tiers. If you want to become a member, check it out. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Well, real quick, if you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.